Welcome on in, FG fam, to another episode of the NMU Wildcats Dynasty here on NCAA Football 14 College Football Revamped Teambuilder Dynasty. And we are hosting the EMU Eagles today. Eastern Michigan coming in winless. We're 1-4 after just picking up our first win in MAC conference play against the Buffalo Bills. We will be looking to take on Kaminsky, the starting quarterback of the EMU. Alejandro Klink has not gotten off to the quickest start this season, but he's played better in MAC play. We'll see if he can continue that. EMU only averaging about 15 points a game, and we have three big-time prospects coming in to visit. They have two players hurt, quarterback for 5 weeks and wide receiver for 4 weeks. Here we are at the Superior Dome. Northern Michigan against Eastern Michigan, a couple of bitter rivals. Eastern Michigan got the better of us last year, and we're underway. Calvin Mentor's going to take this one out of the end zone and take it pretty close to the 20, a 23-yard return. Not exactly the greatest decision taking it out of the end zone, but here we go. 1st and 10, Baza Beatson, who's having a much improved season number 2, 16 yards right off the bat, and he picks up a first down. A 2nd and 10 on that next set of downs. Here's a quick little throw. Kendall Bedgood, nice move after the catch, and he picks up 13 yards and another NMU first down. Here goes Baza Beatson on 1st and 10, and another really good play for this Northern Michigan offense. They're rolling down the field, but now a little stall to 3rd and 7, and Klink under heavy pressure will throw it away. So a 4th and 7 upcoming. Northern Michigan's going to go for it. No respect to their bitter rivals, and that could go wrong in this game. There's a throw and a very inaccurate pass from Alejandro Klink, who's 1 for 5 on his first drive. So here's EMU. We get to see what they're going to do on their possession, and that's a great throw across the middle to Tanner New for 13 yards. So Eastern Michigan near midfield now. It's 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off. Boone Jr. Now, this is a guy we're going to have to watch out for, and he's clearly showing why with a huge run up the middle, and that's inside the 5-yard line with 46 yards for Darius Boone. 1st and goal. They'll give it right back to Boone. Look at him punch an NMU defender in the face. I believe that was Miles Burrow taking that Derrick Henry-style stiff arm. And Boone is into the end zone with the first touchdown of the ball game. We go for a studio update at the booth. Miami, Ohio, continuing an undefeated season so far. They're 6-0 on the year as they dismantle Bowling Green, who's 1-5 on the season. Akron beats Western Michigan, and Ohio trying to hold on against Kent State late. Here we go, 7-0 in our ball game. Baza Beatson up the middle, another first down. He has been incredible running the football early. They should probably lean on him, and they will. Here's Baza Beatson again, and another really nice run from Baza. That one a 6-yarder, and that'll set up a 2nd and 4. Here is that 2nd and 4 with 3:45 to go in the first. Quick little throw to Christoph Hornsby for 12 yards and a first down. So Hornsby with a nice little catch on that stopper. Here's Klink going to throw right side. He's got Rigo Ramirez wide open. Gap closes on him, but he picks up 7. Here goes Baza on 2nd and 3, and he's going to pick up the first down. This big power back is getting it done early in this season, and he has got to be leaned on. He has been already. 9.3 a carry average for him. Here, another quick throw to Hornsby, but he drops it. He has had the dropsies early in this season, and now they're going to go for a field goal on 4th and 6, and Christian Klump cannot hit. No good. We go for another studio update, and we find out that Kent State came back. They went all the way down the field to come back and beat Ohio and have their season go to 5-1. Northern Illinois gets a win over Central Michigan, who's not having the greatest of seasons for Chippewas. NIU goes to 4-2. We take them on in our next game. Here we go, and this is the quarterback taking off for a bunch of yards and a first down. What a run for Christopher Kaminsky. Kaminsky trying to put the team on his back. We'll see if he can. Here goes Kaminsky again, going to take off on 1st and 10 and slide with a gain of 3. Good closing tackle there. Now on 2nd and 7, here's the run. It's Darius Boone running over TNJ, and he's brought down by Hannibal Marbles. There's a flag on the play. Odd call here. They're going to call face mask. Marbles brought him down from behind. I didn't see a face mask. But there's an extra 15 yards for EMU, and they're into enemy territory. Here's Kaminsky looking to throw. He goes underneath to Joseph, and that's going to go for an 8-yard reception. Gent Joseph, maybe a guy we want to watch out for in this game as the slot receiver. 90 and 92 yards, very, very close here in offensive production. And there's Jarrett Getzinger Jr. with a big catch for a first down for Eastern Michigan. 2nd and 6, they're going to give it to Boone. Boone goes up the middle, and he will get the first down with a great run. 80 rushing yards already for EMU. And that will get us through the end of the first quarter. EMU with a 7-0 lead, and they're driving. Northern Michigan better watch out. We'll be back. And we're back here for the second quarter. It's a 2nd and 10 for EMU. Boone going to take it left side, and he's brought down for a loss by Miles Burrow. What a tackle for loss there for Burrow. And that'll set up a 3rd and 13. Kaminsky's got some time across the middle, and it's inaccurate. He might have had a touchdown if he was able to make that connection, but instead EMU going to settle for this field goal, and it is up and barely good, but it is good. And EMU extends their lead out to 10 as we go for another studio update. Alabama barely leading Arkansas in a number 2 versus number 3 battle. Huge battle here, both teams 6-0. Back down onto the field as Northern Michigan has the football now. 6:04 to go in the half, and Baza Beatson just running over some guys. 9-yard pickup. It is 2nd and 1. He's got 69 nice rushing yards. Let me get some nice in the comment section. Here's a run for Baza Beatson, and that's going to go for a first down, 3-yard run for him. 2nd and 6 in the next set of downs, and it's Rigo Ramirez wide open again, breaking some tackles and getting pushed out of bounds after a gain of 16 yards and a first down. 4:38 to go in the half. Klink, decent pocket. He's going to run out of it, though. He's going to go to his left, and he's going to take off and run, and he is pushed down after a gain of 9.5. It's going to be a 2nd and inches here, and Baza Beatson's trusted with it, and he's held up, but he does pick up exactly what is necessary for the first down. Here's a 2nd and 10. Baza not on the field here, but there's Jace Fye with a nice pickup of 16 yards and a first down. Jace Fye's made some big plays in this game. Or not in this game, but in this season. There's Baza Beatson again, 1st and 10. A 6-yard run for Baza Beatson, continuing this drive. Here's Alejandro Klink. Looking left side, he finds Rigoberto, and he will pound his way into the end zone. 11-yard touchdown for Rigoberto Ramirez. And Klink, still 50% on the day, but he gets his first touchdown throw. Another update on that Bama-Arkansas game. Arkansas has now taken the lead, 14-10. We're going to keep a close eye on that one. That's a big battle, number 2 versus number 3. So EMU with the football now, with 2:56 to go in the half. Here's Kaminsky. Kaminsky looking to run. He's coming down. That's a sack. Miles Burrow has been all over this football field making tackles already. 2nd and 14. TNJ coming in now, and he's going to bring him down for a sack, a loss of 3 for EMU on that one. It sets up a 3rd and 17. Play fake to Boone, throw across the middle, and Mitchell couldn't bring the pass down. He might have had a chance to get to the marker, but he doesn't. So here goes Baza Beatson, rolling and rumbling, stumbling and bumbling up the middle for a gain of 10 and a first down. He's got 92 rushing yards in the half. Here's Klink. He's going to roll to his right, and he's going to find Calvin Mentor. Nice move to be able to pick up the first down. He would have no doubt been tackled, but nice little shifty move. Here goes Baza Beatson up the middle again, and that's a 13-yard run for the big man. He has been chunking this team. Here's Klink looking to throw. There's Hornsby. Nice catch, and he gets the first down. That time, Hornsby able to hold on to the football. He's got 2 catches for 23. Does a great job. He holds on to the football. Here's Baza Beatson rumbling up the middle for a gain of 6. The half clock is ticking down here. Both teams with all their timeouts, and Baza going to easily pick up the 1-yard touchdown run. He deserves it. He's been leading this team. It's 14-10. Here goes Boone Jr. on the next possession, and that's a 2-yard run. Looks like Eastern Michigan content to run this clock down as we go to the half. Northern Michigan able to come back with 14 unanswered to take the lead going into the half. We're back, and here's the opening kickoff of the second half, and it is Smith taking it up the middle, And there's a flag on the play. This is not looking good for NMU, and indications are it is indeed against Northern Michigan. A face mask against them. There's been way too many of those already today. CF Flyer called for the infraction this time, and it is going to put EMU near midfield to start their possession off. Here goes Smith up the middle. Not exactly the running back they've been running. Boone getting some treatment on the sideline right now. Now it appears he's back in the game. Here goes Boone Jr., 3rd and 3, and he loses 3 yards. Doesn't look like he's got his step going right now. Kaz Cray on the TFL. So NMU takes over. This is their first possession of the second half. Here goes Hornsby, and that's a 9-yard catch. Nice job, Hornsby making some plays here today. Just wish he didn't drop the ball. Here goes Baza Beatson, 7-yard run. And that's another first down for NMU. 17 runs for 119. He's dominating so far. Here goes Beatson again. Another job for him. And another big 9-yard pickup. His job today has been extremely good. Here we go again. Baza Beatson. Why not? Just keep giving it to him. If they can't stop him, you don't stop giving it to him. 9 yards that time as well. 2nd and 10. A roll to the right for Klink. Underneath. Brewski with the catch, and he's inside the 30 with a gain of 6. It's a 3rd and 4. They're going to trust Baza again. But this time he's held up, and he is taken down after a gain of 2. It's going to be 4th and 2. EMU with a big stop here. But NMU going to go for it again. They have not punted today. Here goes Brewski, and that is inside the 5 with a 22-yard reception. And Baza Beatson going to finish the drive off with a touchdown run. 144 and 2 touchdowns. He's got a gross of yards. And NMU extends their lead out to 11 points. Let's go check out the studio update. Another update. Bama has now taken the lead in the second half with 3:07 to go in the third. 20-17 against the Woo Pigs. Big game happening out there. Doesn't seem like the quarterbacks are throwing for a ton of yards, though. Very defensive. Here comes the return here, ensuing kickoff, and a broken tackle, and a punch in the face, and another flag on the play. Seems like the refs are giving EMU great field position on every single return here. It's seemingly just up against NMU right now. So, great field position. Can they take advantage? Kaminsky to New, and that's a missed tackle. He's going to go inside the 30 with a 22-yard reception. Tanner New. Here we go, play fake, and that's going to be the option, and Kaminsky going to take it all the way inside the 15. Another flag on the play. And yet again, it is a face mask against the Northern Michigan defense. This Wildcat defense cannot believe it. It's TNJ called this time, half the distance to the goal. So first and goal from the 6. Later on, it's 3rd and goal from the 6. There's the completion to Boone, but a nice tackle from Miles Burrow. He was there immediately to make the play. And it's going to be EMU settling for a chip shot field goal, which they make. They're down 8. 1:33 to go in the third. Klink got a man. It's Brewski. Instant first down, a 14-yard reception. Here's Baza Beatson. He's going to run this football. He takes it a little bit wide. Very surprising for the big man to be taking it out wide, but there's a 6-yard play, and it'll be 3rd and 4 here. We're going to give it back to Baza. Nice cut. And a big first down for Baza Beatson, an 11-yard run when they needed 4. So now 1st and 10. Here's Klink. He's going to roll to his right. Not really a lot of pressure, but he's going to throw an interception. It is Peavy. Big interception for the EMU defense. And Peavy comes away with it. Klink throws a critical pick there. EMU can tie if they go down and get a 2-point conversion. Here we go. A little play fake, a little option, and Sav Rambo with a big hit in the backfield. A loss of 4. 8 seconds to go, third quarter. That might be the last play, and it is. 21-13 is the Northern Michigan lead going into the fourth quarter. It's been a pretty tough battle in this one. Turnovers, big tackles. We'll be back for the conclusion. And we're back here in this fourth quarter. A little play in motion. Kaminsky going to throw to that man. It's Joseph. Breaks a tackle. And Richard Lutz, touchdown saving tackle as he pushes Gent Joseph out of bounds after a gain of 45. Here's 3rd and 5. Kaminsky, right side throw. Gent Joseph heard footsteps from Van Gooten, and he doesn't make the catch. So a 4th and 5. Eastern Michigan's going to go for it. It's a draw play to Darius Boone, and he goes up the middle, and he will score with a big stiff arm on Van Gooten. So after Van Gooten makes a nice defensive play on the play before, he gets absolutely big-wheeled on the touchdown. So now Eastern Michigan going for 2, and boom, going to take it right up the middle for the 3-yard run and the 2-point conversion. It's a tie ball game. Little foreshadowing from before. Here's Klink throwing a big one to Christoph Hornsby in traffic, and it is complete for a first down. Hornsby holds on. Looks like he had the wind knocked out of him a little bit there. Got to watch Calvin Mentor in the slot. There goes Baza Beatson on 1st and 10. They kind of were a little bit concerned about Calvin Mentor, but that's a 9-yard run for Beatson. Mentor hasn't really been a huge factor thus far. Here's Klink. This time, there's Mentor. That's another nice play after the catch, and that'll ensure a first down for this Northern Michigan team. 2 catches for 19. Like I said, not a huge factor thus far. We'll see if they get him more involved here in this fourth quarter. There's Rigo Ramirez, another guy you would figure to be a huge factor in the ball game. That's a 14-yard catch, and he has been a pretty big factor. A touchdown catch, nearly 50 yards on 4 catches. 2nd and 9. Here's the throw underneath. That one's going to Mentor. Mentor lined up in the backfield on that one as the backup running back and then did a halfback angle route for the catch there. They can line him up anywhere. He's in the backfield again here on 3rd and inches. And Klink going to take the snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking for Mentor in the end zone, and he can't get the ball over the defender. Big deflection there to bring up 4th and inches. They're going to give it to Baza, though. And Baza's going to pick up that first down. Flag on the play, however, and yet another penalty against the Northern Michigan squad. This time against the offense, it's a holding on Ukemi Copeland, and that is going to bring it back. So 4th and 7, NMU going to go again. They don't have the field goal kicker to make this play. There's a throw to the end zone. He had a man open, but he couldn't get it over Peavy. Peavy is having an exceptional game. What a closing speed to make that play. That was a man that was open. You can't blame Klink for trying to make that throw. He just didn't make it. So there, a 2-yard loss for Darius Boone on the ensuing first down. Van Gooten with a nice TFL. Here's Kaminsky looking for a play. He's got a man open. It's Joseph. And there's Joseph breaking more tackles. He has done that today. Another flag is thrown. We have more dirty laundry. This one is another face mask against the Northern Michigan defense. I cannot believe what I am seeing here. Miles Burrow this time on the infraction. Under a minute and a half to play. Here's Kaminsky underneath. Getzinger Jr. with the catch. That's one that's going to go for 5 yards. So 1:02 to go. Kaminsky on a 2nd and 5. Underneath throw to Boone Jr. He loses the football. Luckily gets his own fumble. It'll be 3rd and 1 with 20 seconds to go in this ball game. Here's Kaminsky. He's going to go underneath the Boone. He barely picks up the first down before getting knocked out of bounds after a gain of 8. 14 seconds to go in the ball game. EMU, here's Kaminsky. TNJ on the rush, but he's got a wide open Joseph in between about 5 NMU defenders. He makes that play. And now with 6 seconds to go, it's a 2nd and goal. They're going to try to get it in there with a fullback dive, and Gary Clayton is brought down, no gain. So they're going to take the field goal here with just 2 seconds left. EMU is up 24-21. This kickoff's going to have to be returned for a touchdown in order for Northern Michigan to win. Here goes Mentor. Mentor cuts to the left, but instead somebody comes off his block and makes the play. A 25-yard return is good, but not good enough, and TJ Peavy definitely deserves that player of the game. Without him, I don't think EMU wins this game. 2 big interceptions on Alejandro Klink, who otherwise was having a mediocre game. Baza Beatson, 26 carries for 172 yards. You really can't ask for a whole lot more from him. A couple of touchdowns. Hornsby did have 2 drops. Brewski had 1. Mentor had 1. Just way too many drops from this receiving core. Levi Frost had a nice day of tackling. TNJ and Miles Burrow with a couple of big sacks. Miles Burrow with a couple of big TFLs as well. Defense, you can't 100% blame them. They were put in a lot of bad spots today, but those penalties will kill you every time. Michigan beats down Maryland. Miami beats down Virginia Tech. USF with a win over Tulsa. LSU over Ole Miss. Big Bama does end up beating Arkansas, doubling them up. Cincinnati over BYU in overtime. Syracuse over Duke. Remember, we had a nice chance to beat Syracuse, and we weren't able to come out with it. EMU gets us in this one. Miami, Ohio over Bowling Green to stay undefeated. They're ranked now. Ball State over Buffalo. NIU over CMU, Akron over Western Michigan, and Kent State over Ohio. We saw some of those in the in-game updates. And like I said, NIU is our next opponent. They average about 5 more points a game than we do. Their offense is just a little bit better. Our offense has not been as good as it was last year. Our defense a little bit better, though. But next episode is actually going to be the recruiting special. And I want to warn you guys that due to some issues with Hen and the way that the college football revamp works on PS3, I'm probably not going to be able to show too many clips, but we'll show some clips of these guys. And we have got a big recruiting class hopefully coming in. Our recruiting class last year wasn't the best, but big time shout out to all of my channel members: Kaz Cray Gaming, Rigoberto Ramirez, Raider Bear Comics, Christian Horn, Derek Vance, TNJ, Vita Productions, and my franchise quarterback, Mr. T-Clink24. Make sure you guys check out links in the description to the Discord and the Twitch. Come hang out with us. We have a lot of fun. I'll see you next time.